Yeah, we got 145 pounders, brown belts.
They're going to go, I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to go right into it. And Corey Stockton here raised over $950. Another fundraising monster. And
he goes right into his De La Hiva, that reverse De La Hiva. And let's see where they're going to wind up. Those leg entanglements can get really, really tricky quick when that's the sort of guard you jump into. And look at this, right into those weird leg entanglements. And, you know, for those of you watching at home, it does look like an awful lot of chaos with the legs in there, but their plans are very calculated down there. They're actually being much more measured than you think.
Corey going for a little leg attack of his own, and Robert is kind of content to stay on the ground.
You know, the way you see these guys going into these leg entanglements, this is really what we've seen in the Jiu-Jitsu scene for the last, 5 years now. And, you know, guys are just they're falling in love with that leg game, mostly because the rule sets now allow for a lot more of these leg locks. Traditional IBJJF is still pretty conservative with the rules, but there's so many other organizing bodies that allow them. You see so many guys learning so many neat tricks for these leg locks.
Oh, definitely. I mean, not gonna say too much about rule sets, but obviously, because it's, you know, you just hit the deck, you know.
You know, you're never gonna get everyone to agree on it. You know, you get different opinions across the board. I just try and, as a, you know, near 42-year-old man, just try to stay as up to date with these things as I can.
Oh, definitely. It's definitely been a thing. It's definitely a thing we've seen here today. Is like, you know, if you don't have a leg lock game, you're gonna
you can be in trouble.
You're gonna be hobbling off the mats.
Especially with the no-gi matches, you can see a lot more.
This is deep now. Yeah.
See, they're just attacking the legs, and
there's nothing.
It's like a lightning switch sometimes. There he is. You're rolling, he's rolling. Roll right over all the way to the edge. Have him reset you. That's one way to do it.
All right, little gator action there, you know.
Yeah, roll right out of bounds. Nope. If someone's gonna rip your leg off, you get out of bounds. No problem. Really good guard play. He's circling those legs. That's an old school drill that we used to look at. Nice arm drag. Yes. And right into another leg entanglement. But that was a pretty impressive sweep off the arm drag.
Yeah, man. Classic 2-on-1.
And he's going to drop into that guillotine. Believe it or not, that guillotine choke is really hard to finish from the top position. You actually want to be on your back. And
you know, I briefly saw like he had something there, but
so right now, yeah, he went with the back step away from that underhook.
Now, perhaps the Corey. Corey has to make sure to at least like have a hold of something.
And that's a heck of a guard pass right there.
But
he should have settled that just for a split second, just to give that ref, okay, he passed his guard once clean. And now it's... I would give him... I'd take some mental notes of that guard pass right there if I'm a referee. He's got the knee on belly. Of course, that would be right into the mount.
It's hard to see because of the camera angles, but it's like, so Rob was like the whole time was like trying to put his leg up, but Corey's making sure to keep that other hand on deck to make sure so it can like clear cleanly straight across.
Right. You know, you do, even though it's a sub only, you do want to make your passes clean. Don't, you know, get your points, so to speak. Even though there's no point tally, get the position, and then you can go to your setups for whether you advance to another position or you go to a sub.
Yeah, man. Position before submission.
That's right. I'll tell you what, Corey's pretty good about sneaking back to guard, though.
And I'd be, you know, look how he's trying to, like, you know, that low X. I see him fishing to attack that leg again.
Yeah, he's setting up that X guard there. Yeah, now he's underneath.
Yeah, actually, Robert should be careful. He's stepping back like that. He could have gotten... Corey could have won for the sweep, but he did not. But still doing a great job. You know, he is not making it easy as far as it comes to passing his guard whatsoever. And he's still, like, you know, when the opportunity presents, so like I said, we saw here he went for like the low X guard.
Yeah.
There he's like trying to set it back. He's trying to make sure he maintains like at least one knee.
Well, Robert,
on the inside.
He's got an excellent base, so you can tell, like, you know, he's been in a lot of different guards. So some people kind of freak out in that X guard and they don't know which way to move, and you know, before you know it, they're getting reversed.
Oh, yeah, there he goes. Yeah.
So sneaking that right foot. Corey's sneaking that right foot in there. Is he going to be able to elevate those hips up a little bit? Now he's got that Kimura grip there.
Yeah, I think the Kimura grip is...
I think that's what you got to be worrying about right now. Of course, you know they're going to
know?
go ahead and just prove me wrong. You know? Let's see if
I'm
Corey
like-
can turn it into a
like-
sweep.
Like we're both staring at like, all right.
Now he's still got that Kimura grip. In this particular case, we were right. And there you go. He's got the back take now. He just wants to get that other hook around. I'm a stickler for that. There you go.
The body
triangle. But you always want to make sure you get that hook in just for 2 seconds before going to that body triangle, because technically you don't get back take points for body triangle. As weird as that might sound.
Yeah, I agree with it.
But again, in this case, they're not keeping traditional points, so maybe a referee would qualify it as something to take note of.
But Robert here is...
He's got the back now. Let's see what he can work here. He's got that body triangle. And so we've seen this all night, the body triangle. What you want to do if you're the guy stuck in the body triangle is you want to roll to the side where the foot is interlocked with the other leg. That's how you break out of there. You see, that's what he's doing. There he goes. Now he's going to set up. He's going to turn his hips in a little bit. We've seen this escape a couple of times. This is your specialty, Walter.
Oh, dude, yeah, definitely. I mean, you're just saying when you're saying you're calling it just as it is, right? You got to relieve the pressure, like the tension that they can get when the foot interlocks. So you just got to like roll into it.
You know, and here he is back in guard now. So after all of that, Corey wound up on top.
Yeah, it's
you know, the edge right now in my mind goes to Robert because of the back take, but you know, with one good solid position, Corey can take control of this match. He goes for a back step right there. You know, when you've got the back step is really effective when you've got two guys of about the same size and weight, and that's what you're seeing tonight. You don't want to be backstepping if you're giving up a lot of size. That's usually a recipe for a disaster.
you know, these guys have both been very good at fighting the backstep, and both of them have been doing it. And that's why,
Roberts, now he's in the mount. And so, in my opinion, that puts him in firm control of this match.
We got a minute left.
So Corey's gonna need to step up and do something here. My opinion, he's gonna need a submission to win this match at this point. But he's got a lot of work to do just to get out of this mount position. And he's going for that arm lock. Ooh.
Oh, I was about to say, if that works, that'd be...
Let's see. It's sub only, so all those points might not matter if Corey can find his way to a submission. He goes into that heel hook, but you know, Robertson, he knows which way to roll. He's rolling out. He's seen this before. Oh, maybe we get a banana split here.
A little spladle action.
Spladle, banana split, electric chair, whatever you want to call it. There's more potential here. Look at that back step right there. That was beautiful. And excellent play.
Ooh. Almost like we're about to be at 5 seconds here. Needs the Hail Mary. Just dive for it. Just dive for it.
Something. Yeah, that's a game. That's a match right there. It's a heck of an effort by both guys. I had Robert winning that match too. You know, just based on the back takes and the passes, and you know, you got to go by something here.
Oh, we'll see what the judges call it.
And it goes to Robert.
The winner of the bout, as a result of the judges' unanimous decision, blue corner, representing Brazilian top team, Robert Robinson.
Good stuff. Good stuff.